Hey everyone, it's Jody here. Welcome to my live broadcast on Monday, every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern. We probably won't do it next week because it's between the holidays. Happy holidays, everyone. I hope you're having an okay time. I hope your hearts and minds are clear and open to the joy of the season. And just special hugs out there to people who are hurting right now or missing someone or struggling. I see you too. Um, and I'm thinking about you and sending some prayers to you as well. All right, today we're going to talk about intention setting for next year, and you might not have the headspace to be thinking about next year yet because there's a lot still going on right now. We got a lot to do this week, and I'm right there with you. I have so much on my plate this week, but I think this is going to be fun because I got some props today. You can't see them yet, they're off screen, but I have some props. And I have popcorn kernels. I have some, what is this called? Cinnamon bark. And I have some juggling balls here because I want to show you how to set intentions for next year so that the important things get done. Because we're so hectic. I mean, this world, we've created this world for ourselves where we have so much going on and we're juggling so much and we're doing so much. We have so much on our plates. And when you're in that state, you get into survival mode. And a lot of us are in survival mode because there's other contexts of our life that bring us into survival mode. There's big things going on. And when you have those big things going on, all you could do in the survival mode is these little things. And things start to build up around you. All the tasks and the regular things that we have to do in our life start to build up. And we can get those little things done, and we are efforting like crazy. We're on a hamster wheel and we're doing so much stuff trying to get through our day and survive. And it looks like this. So we fill up so much of our lives with this survival stuff. And then we're like, okay, we got to get some stuff done. So once in a while, we get some stuff done. We could get a little bit more done. Maybe we're working really hard and getting stuff done. And then what happens? This gets all filled up. Imagine it's even more filled. It gets all filled up, and then we try to do the things that we really care about and that we want to do for us. What happens? This is going to fall on the floor. I'm going to have to go get it. So what happens? Nothing fits. Nothing fits. We're overwhelmed. We're full, and we don't get to the stuff that we want to get to. Okay. So I should have done this. So how are y'all doing while I take this out of here? I meant to do one of these at a time, but okay. So I'm going to separate this because I want you to think about setting your intentions for 2023, thinking about the most important things first. What are the most important things? And so the most important things are the balls. They're big. You can't put too much in. That's our biggest mistake, is we try to put too many goals in. Too many goals that are outlandish. Maybe they're too big to even fit in your jar. Right? You don't have the capacity. The jars are capacity. That represents our capacity. So it's like how much bandwidth we have, how much energy we have to do stuff, how much time that we have to do stuff, how much resources that we have. Those things are limited. There's possibilities and there's things in our life that are unlimited, but we do have limited resources of time and energy. We couldn't not sleep forever. I just heard a stat this weekend that after 11 days or something, a human can't live if they didn't sleep after 11 days. And I know a lot of people do have insomnia, but you are getting some sleep if you're still alive after 11 days. So I want you to think about this. Pick 1 to 3 goals that are for you. Those things that have been on the back burner forever, those things that you haven't gotten to, and decide that those are the things that are important to bring on the front burner and put in your day, organize your day and your time first. I could get 3 in here, actually. I could get 3 in here if I did those things first. Now look, if I did those things first and then I have to do all the regular stuff like for work and for my clients and for my kids and my husband, right? Those all fit. But look at all the room there is. Remember, I couldn't even get one ball in. Now, all the other stuff, and plus sometimes when these things are done, there's less of these because you're less in survival mode because you're more supported by the things that you want to do, want to have time for. When you're more organized and when you're more, look at that. Everything fit now. And there's still a little bit of space. You could shake it up, you could dance, shake it up, and there's more room. Everything fits when you do the things that are important to you. Not only does it all fit, but it's in contained, but you also feel better because you don't have a million open circles in your life. I talk about this a lot, like having all these open circles on your plate. We run around when we're in survival mode and we put all the corn kernels in and it fills our jar and we have nothing left for the good stuff. We have a lot of open circles and we see the deficits because we're missing those big things. We're missing those things that really feed us and take care of us. So think about, what are the things that you want to do? List 1 to 3, nothing more than that, because we just don't have the capacity. We need to fit in a lot of downtime and time for joy and fun time and time to be spontaneous. And if you put too many things on your plate and then don't do them, you feel bad about yourself. You judge yourself harshly for not being good enough to do what you want to do. You got to take less. Your goals have to be reachable and doable, and so you have to take less of them. So only take 1 or 2 or 3 at the most. And if you take 3, make sure that they're doable. Maybe you take 1 for your career and 1 for your personal and maybe 1 for your family or something like that. Write those down, talk about it, visualize them. What would it look like if you did those? What would it look like if they're realized? What are the things that you need? What is the time and the space that you need to make those things happen? And then the rest of the things will fit in. All of the cinnamon bark, you need to have some time for that. So when you think about what's most important to you, and then there's the daily things you have to do all the time anyway, every day you want to put those things into your day first. The important things. Do the important things first. The popcorn kernels are going to get done. The things that are important to do are going to get done. And the things that you're doing to survive right now, you won't have to be doing them because you'll be a little bit more organized. So this is about prioritizing your life for the things that really feed you, that feed your life purpose, that give you meaning, make you feel like you matter, and make other people around you know that they matter. Those things are the balls that you want to get in first. So what do you think? Sounds sublime in a lot of ways. You'll be so taken care of because you won't have popcorn kernels bouncing everywhere. You won't have, you should have seen me trying to get this together and see how much I needed. Stuff just falling all over the ground. And that's what life feels like when you don't have your priorities set. You got to do the big important things first, the things that are really important to you. And of course, those could change in a day. This is just a metaphor. Each day you have bigger balls and cinnamon bark and popcorn kernels. And you have to prioritize what is the most important and what could get left, or whatever, how to balance it all. The most successful people in the world have these ironclad morning routines. So their morning routine is one of the most important things that they do in their life, but it sets them up for the whole day of getting things done or being productive or having fun or having time to meet with the right people to move them in a direction they want to move in. When you keep your priorities and when you do those important things first, those things that feed you, that take care of you, that give you more bandwidth, that spread your robustness out, right? Increase your robustness, you'll get more of what you want out of life. And the people around you will get more of what they want out of life. So thank you so much for watching this video and live. I don't see any comments. That could be my software, so I'll go back and check to make sure no one said anything that you want me to respond to, and I will respond to everything that I see below this video. Happy holidays to all of you, to you and yours, and I hope that you keep shining and you put some goals for next year that's really going to up-level not only you, but the people around you, your families, your clients, your communities, because we really need that kind of shining in 2023. We need to really shine our lights very brightly and take care of the people around us so we all keep moving, paying it forward and taking care of the people around them and taking care of the people around them and taking care of the people around them. And then the world would be a much better place. I will see you next year. I won't be here next week probably because I'll be resting from such a busy, crazy week this is going to be. And anyway,